Hi there. Today is June 10th, and this is an update on my ground garden. So, if you could see here, I have a whole bunch of tomatoes. These are determinate tomatoes. They produce tomatoes in a span of time, about 2 to 4 weeks, and then it's done. So, it's great to have a succession tomatoes on this. I have 12 determinate tomatoes already starting indoors that I sowed about 2 weeks ago, so that once this is done, I could transplant it on where they these tomatoes are currently at. Right here are some cucumber. They're looking good and growing. I have some loofah over here. I have four, and they're doing really well. They're growing pretty fast. Um, Growing in the Arizona desert, our temperatures here, like this weekend, is going to be over 100. Here in the high desert, we are zone 8A. So it's very essential to have mulch down. This keeps the soil cool and also for the water not to evaporate as quick. Watering your garden is very important too. Now I'm doing it once a day in the morning, long and deep water. Over here on this bed, I still have some cool season crops going over here, which is the Brussels sprouts. I have a shade cover over it because they don't like it in very hot. So it's helping. It's not producing yet because I think it's just too hot for them to start producing. But I'm just going to keep them growing, keep them covered in a shade cloth, and see what happens when fall comes. I got my onions over here. They're looking nice and big. I have some pepper plants here. This is called, I believe, a banana sweet pepper plant. I have a few going already. Right here, some squash, and I do see another squash growing, and over there. Right here, I have some indeterminate tomatoes. That tomato will produce tomatoes all year till frost hits. So it's not like the determinate where it produces once and it's done. This just keeps producing, and it's not as much tomatoes as the determinate. The determinate has a whole bunch of tomatoes all at once and it's done. This one kind of just goes throughout the growing season, but overall it will be the same amount. I have different varieties of peppers over here. One thing I've learned too is if your plants don't get enough water, you will see them curl the leaves. They say that leaf curling is either a sign of too much water or not enough water. But in this case, it is not enough water. So that's why I've been watering them once a day now. It will recover. So it's nothing bad in the long run. But what I've heard from a lot of master gardeners is the percentage of overwatering to not enough water is big. It's typically always almost not enough water, especially here in the desert. Over here, I got some um, melons and watermelons. They're looking really good. This weekend, it's going to be about over 100. Right now, it's 91 degrees. So they're liking it. They're warm season crops. But this weekend, because it's going to be over 100, I am going to put shade cloth especially on the tomatoes and the peppers. For the watermelon and melon, I won't be doing that because they're very hardy when it comes to the heat. But I will be putting shade cloth on the tomatoes and the peppers. Thank you so much. I hope you've learned something, and thank you for being part of my journey. Gardening. I've been gardening for a few years now, and I enjoy it. Don't give up, because sometimes you think that you can't grow anything. That's not true. You can. You just need to tweak it a little bit. And what I've learned is mulch, 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 water, water, water. Thank you so much, and I'll get back to you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye for now.